بفرمایید.
In the name of God, the compassionate and merciful. Mr. Chairman, honorable delegates, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate His Excellency Mukhtar Teliaverdi for being elected as the chair of the 77th session of the Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific. I would also like to extend my utmost gratitude to Her Excellency Alish Jabana, Deputy Secretary General and the Executive Secretary of ESCAP and her staff in the Secretariat for organizing this important meeting. Excellencies, the experience learned from the COVID-19 pandemic remind us once again that any effective response to a disaster as such requires no less than a unified action for all governments and nations in the region and beyond. This global pandemic, which has imposed unprecedented human losses and socio-economic damages on nations and communities, must be dealt with shared responsibility and joint efforts on regional and international levels. Therefore, it is an imperative for all countries and stakeholders to share these capacities, resources, and knowledge with others who are in need in order to overcome this global crisis. Ladies and gentlemen, the Islamic Republic of Iran has taken a number of fundamental measures to mitigate the risk and negative impacts of the current crisis resulting from the pandemic. However, my government is facing with a number of challenges which have hampered it from sustainable implementation of the national plans and programs, not only in combating against the pandemic, but also in its efforts to recover from it as it is deemed required for the development programs. Financing health national program, including transfers for vaccine purchases and production and other medicine and equipment is one of the most challenging ones in this context due to unprecedented unilateral coercive measures and illegitimate unilateral sanctions against my country. Ladies and gentlemen, the Islamic Republic of Iran is committed to multilateral and regional and international cooperation aiming at enhancing capacities and building resilience of countries and people against disaster and crisis. The Islamic Republic of Iran is committed to continue its support to the programs and activities of the Asia and the Pacific Center for Development of Disaster Information Management, APDIM, as a regional institution of ESCAP. In a short period from its establishment, owing to the generous voluntary contribution by my government to APDIM amounting more than $5 million. APDIM has been able to successfully expand its activities and services at regional level. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I'm pleased to inform you that my government has a wide range of areas of cooperation with ESCAP and its member states, including inter alia, the paperless trade framework agreement, road safety, dry port and tripulation highways, road, rail, and information. It is worth mentioning considerable measures have been taken in regards to the disaster-related areas and international and national level. A new comprehensive legislation and national strategy for disaster risk reduction and management has been adopted by which disaster risk reduction integrates into development policies and plans, including in the 7th five-year National Development Plan. It gives the opportunity to my governments to strengthen and expand its regional and international cooperation and joint initiatives and at different levels. Thank you very much for your attention.